How's it going, guys? Spencer here with Geek Intel. Today I have a tech review for you guys. As you can see from the title and what's in front of me here, we have the Cooler Master CM Storm Quickfire TK keyboard. This is the Cherry MX blue switches. Basically the blue switch, there's three different kinds of switches you can get with corresponding LEDs. I got the blue switches with blue LEDs. Basically the blue switches are the loudest of the three. And then we have the Cherry MX red switches with red LEDs. Those are in between, still kind of loud. They deliver that second click, the nice second click that these do, as you can tell. So we'll go over in a little bit. And then they also have the Cherry MX brown switches with white LEDs. You don't have brown LEDs because that'd be gross. But you get the brown switches are the quietest of them. They don't have the second press, I like to call it. I don't really know the technical name for it. But as you can tell, this is a mechanical keyboard, of course, so it does feature that. And I'm just going to go over the features first, then I'll show off the LEDs, and I'll talk about some other stuff. So first off, before we get into this, the box that comes in right here, just a pretty nice looking box. The box is the first impression, so that's why I like when the company has a nice box. And here we just have the English features right here. These are all different languages. And then we have the, just shows off the LED backlights, you know, some other stuff like that. So yeah, I'll just leave that right there. But so that's the box, that's pretty much it. You get the keyboard, the USB cords I'll go over in a second. You also get this key removal tool, which I will quickly show off. Basically, okay, keyboards, this is fully customizable, so you can replace different keys if you want. And so basically how this works is you just take this, stick it on one of the keys, and just, whoops, put this down. And just pop it right off. Key comes off in this little thing, you just take it off of here. And then right there you can see the blue switch underneath there. You can hear it. So that's if you want to, you know, replace the keys, whatever. You can do that with any key here. And then to put it back on, you just simply just pop it back on. So yep, that's what you get. You get this little key removal tool. You can take them off without it, but it's not recommended, of course. So then we have the, I'm not going to show it because it's plugged into my PlayStation 4 right now if you guys didn't follow me on Twitter. First off, you should. I'm at the Geek Intel on Twitter. But second off, I'm building a computer right now and it's not all here yet. So I have the keyboard, but I don't have the PC, so it's just plugged into my PS4 right now because the PS4 does actually support keyboards, which is pretty cool. So real quick, just going to go over the back here, including the USB cable. We have here a nice roped covering cable. I always like that when they're the rope cover because they don't actually tangle as much as regular cords, and of course it's, in my opinion, stronger. And this actually is removable as well. I'm not going to remove it just because, you know, that'd be kind of pointless. And you do, I believe this is about 6 feet, I believe. I have it unraveled going back behind my desk right now. And so on the back of the keyboard here we have 4 points of contact with rubber feet here that you can, rubber pads that you can put down. That's just if you want to lay it flat. And you also have 2 little feet that can come up here. They are one level. And they also have a nice addition of a rubber grip at the bottom so it doesn't, you know, doesn't slide too much. So that's always good. Actually, I'll leave them up. And then here you can see there's a bunch of lines here. This is to put the cable. You can thread it through here, or you can thread it through the side, or whichever side you want, just to keep things neat. So that's a nice touch, I guess. So that's pretty much it for the back. Let's go ahead and flip this back over this way. So going over the keyboard itself, we do have the F keys, and then we also have function keys underneath here. Those are activated by the function key right down here. You press it and press one of these, or you can hold it down for 6 seconds and it will lock on, so then you're not using the F keys and you're only using the below functions here. I'll just go over them real quick. Over here we have 6/N. That's basically if you want 6 key presses, or I believe N is 10, I think, just 10 at once. You can press 10 keys at once if you wanted to. I don't really see a huge point in it, but it is a good feature. This is to turn on and off the LEDs, which I'll do in a second. This is LED brightness to lower the brightness, raise the brightness, and then there's 3 LED modes I will go over. And then we have a play, pause, stop, rewind, and fast forward button. And we also have a mute button, and volume down, volume up buttons, and a Windows lock key. So that's cool. We also have over here 3 LED notifications. Those are the num lock, caps lock, and scroll lock, of course. And then so yeah, let's go ahead and turn on the LEDs. I'll turn off this lamp here, and then so I will go ahead and turn this on. First, I'm going to activate the function key, holding it for 6 seconds. That illuminates that right there. And then once I turn the rest of these on, there we go. So as you can see, very, very nice. The camera does do it some justice. It's a lot better in person, but as you can see, it has a metal backing behind the keys, so the whole metal backing, the blue LEDs illuminate off the metal backing to give it a really, really nice shine. Just make sure that you can see this good. Alright, so as you can see right now, I'm not sure if you can notice that the arrow keys aren't lit up. That's because numlock is on. So if you turn off numlock, that turns on the arrow keys down there. So you can, that's off. And then Windows key isn't lit up. That now Windows is locked now, so that's lit up. And also, so the different modes here, I'll go over the brightness. There's 5 levels of brightness. So 1 is the highest, 4, 3, 2, and then 1 is a very light dim, which I actually like this one a lot. It's very nice. I didn't think I would, but I really do like the lowest setting, so I'll go back up to the top. Next we have a mode. I'm not really sure how good this is, the all-on mode. And we have click mode. It's going to pulsate. I'm not really sure how great the camera picks it up, but it does a little bit. So that's pulsating, and then here we have, I like to call this the gaming mode. Of course, it highlights WASD, the arrow keys, and then function, and the Windows lock. So that's very, very cool. As you can see, it has a nice what do you call it? A nice look in person, opposed to over the camera. But oops, I don't know why I did that. Turn on back on full here, and see, yep, that's the blue LEDs. I went with blue LEDs for everything in my computer, so I decided to go with this. And of course, the lights over here, you have numlock, scroll lock, caps lock. Oops, I hit the. Oh yeah, it's already on. No, it's not. Just kidding. Oh, okay, yeah, you can't activate them both at the same time, obviously. So yep, that's the LEDs for the most part. There, I'll turn this light back on, and go ahead and turn these things off. So yep, that's the. So that is the basically my review of the Cooler Master Quickfire TK blue switches. As you can tell, the sound is super, super nice. I went with there we go. Just wanted to hear a little more. I went with the blue switches because I actually used this keyboard at PAX, I believe 2013, and I just absolutely love blue switches. I don't care how loud they are. They just sound excellent. The feedback is great. So I highly recommend blue switches, but if you guys don't like those, if you like the feedback of the feel of the second click there, you can get the red. It's just not as loud. And then brown, of course, if you just want a regular kind of keyboard, then you can just get brown, and you won't hear any of this at all. But yep. So that's the review. I also want to point out I really like the font of the keys here. They're really nice and modernistic, I guess I'll call them. But yeah, so that's about it. I don't want to ramble on too long here. So this, you can pick this keyboard up at I got it off Amazon for $80. So not too bad at all for really what you get. You get a great simplistic keyboard here. And yes, so guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.